Hi guys, I'm Heather Rodriguez, and today I'm going to cover a question that I recently received, which was, what are my thoughts on IVF, in vitro fertilization? As you know, or may not, my website is naturalfertilityinfo.com, and for the last 12, 13 years, we've been educating couples, women and men, on natural therapies that they can use to help to support their fertility. So what are my thoughts on IVF? Do I have a strong opinion either way? So here's what my thoughts are. I think that one of my main purposes here is to help educate you on all of the tools that you have at your disposal, all the things that you can try and ways that you can help support your fertility. This is regardless if you're going for IVF or not. I think IVF is an absolute blessing. I think that using medical technology and advancements is a great idea. It just depends where you are on your journey. It's not, I don't think for everybody that it's step one. I do think that getting fertility testing, consulting with a reproductive endocrinologist is a fantastic idea if you have been trying for 6 months to a year, depending on your age, and have not become pregnant yet, or you are experiencing a lot of different issues and trying to figure out what is happening. Getting some type of diagnosis, having testing done by a professional is great. Once you have that information, then you can kind of look at your options. So you can look at your options. If you do want to go for IVF, there's a ton of things you can do with natural therapies to help prepare your body so you're optimizing your chances with that procedure, since that procedure is very expensive and is very hard to go through, doing all those medications, all the procedures, everything. So you can use natural therapies either direction. We have a lot of clients who are going all natural. They either don't want to do IVF because of all the medications, what's happening with their bodies. IVF is not necessarily going to support or help, or they can't afford IVF, so they're trying the natural route first. Then I have clients who have to use IVF because they no longer have any fallopian tubes, or there's just various reasons that IVF is definitely the path for them, and that is what they need to do in order to make it happen. So when it comes to natural therapies, you can use it to support IVF, or you can use it as a standalone as your main route. Something else to think about when you're on your fertility journey is all we can do is focus on what we have control over. So that's one of the other reasons that I am so passionate about natural therapies, is it really helps you to empower yourself and to use herbs, diet, natural therapies to help your body and support your body's natural functions to come back into balance. And it also helps you with the journey. The journey can be very hard, especially if you've been trying for a while, or you have multiple issues and layers going on, or both of you are experiencing fertility issues, or your male partner is, or whatever it is. It's empowering to be able to do something and try something and move along the path, but also be open-minded to what your path might end up looking like. There are some people, on Instagram I post inspirational quotes, and a lot of people really like those quotes. Those are some of our most popular posts. But then there's also some people that will reply to them and say, yeah, that's great, but that's not me, or that didn't happen for me. And the underlying, I think, that happens is not being open-minded to what your fertility journey looks like. Some people expect to get pregnant the first month after they try, or 6 months, or they expect their first IVF to work. And while that's what I would hope for every single one of you, that doesn't always happen, but it doesn't mean it won't. And it also might mean that your fertility journey looks a whole lot different than you thought and expected. Because most of us expect to not have infertility, as we should. We should, expect this to be easy and normal, but that doesn't happen for 1 out of 4 women. 1 out of 4 women, this is what is happening. One way or another, they're experiencing some form of issues getting pregnant within that 6 month or 1 year period of time. So there's tools for you to use. Use your intuition. I'm supportive of what your gut is telling you and what's best for your family and the way for you to start your family. I'm not someone who's going to sit here and say, don't do IVF for these reasons, you have to go all natural. That's ridiculous. This is your journey, but know that there are tools that can help you regardless of what direction you're going on your journey, and that it may look a whole lot different than you expected, but to embrace the process and know, no matter what, you can become a mother. It may look different than you thought, but you definitely can. There is a progression of options that you can look at depending on where you are in your journey. So just know, put one step in front of the other, support yourself with a really great team. We can be a part of that team to help you, to support you, to help educate, coach, whatever it is that you need while you're on your journey. but know that there are many options, and we don't want to shut out options because we think things have to be a certain way. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. I obviously don't have a very strong opinion about it. My strong opinion is empowering you and you following your gut and what's best for your family. And I'm here to help give the tools and the options of things that you can do to help support yourself and be empowered on that journey. All right, I hope you have a great day.